Good morning, Chair, and good morning, members of the committee. My name is Edward Chiteta, Assistant Director, ICT in the Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security.
Thank you.
Good morning, Chair, and good morning, committee members. My name is Priano Banda. I'm Chief Systems Development Officer, Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security.
Thank you. We are done with the ministry.
Good morning, Chair. I'm Nondo Raphael, Senior Planner in the Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security.
Madam? Oh, from Zambia Police. We'll start with the Inspector General. Please, sir.
Good morning, Chairperson. My name is Grafa Musamba, Inspector General of Police.
Thank you.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, committee. My name is Daka John. I'm the Director Legal Services and Deputy Commissioner of Police, Zambia Police. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you.
Good morning, the Chairperson. Good morning, the honorable members of this committee. My name is Wale Morgan, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Special Assistant to the IG.
Thank you.
Good morning, the Chair, sir, and good morning, honorable members. I'm Ochiwe Konje, Research Officer from Zambia Police Service.
Thank you, honorable members. I start on my left.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Good morning, Honorable Minister. IG, good morning, and welcome back, IG. Thank you very much. The other witness members, so you are welcome. My name is Christopher Chibuye, Member of Parliament for Mukushi North Constituency and a committee member.
Chair, thank you very much. Honorable Minister and your team, good morning, and IG and your team, good morning and welcome to the committee. I am Philemon Twasa, Member of Parliament for Kasenengwa Constituency in Eastern Province and a member of this committee. Again, you are welcome. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Minister. Good morning, IG, and good morning, everyone. I'm Lusale Simbao, Member of Parliament for Rwansha Constituency.
Thank you. Minister of Justice.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Honorable Minister, and good morning, Inspector General, and a warm welcome to all the members present. I'm Erica Mbulo, and I'm Parliamentary Counsel from the Ministry of Justice. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Honorable Minister, and good morning, IG. My name is David Mwengwe. I'm from Ministry of Justice and Parliamentary Counsel. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can I have members who are attending virtually? Are we still together? Starting with the Shangombo. Chama North. Vice Chair. We seem to be off at the moment, but I'm sure they will join us. Secretariat.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Good morning, Honorable Minister and your team. Good morning, the Inspector General of Police and your team, and you're welcome. My name is Max Omwene from the Office of the Clerk, National Assembly of Zambia.
Good morning, Honorable Minister and your team, and good morning, Inspector General of Police and your team. My name is Fanuo Chiwama from the Office of the Clerk of National Assembly. Thank you.
Thank you. ICT.
Good morning, Honorable Minister. Good morning, Inspector General of Police and the teams that have come. My name is Richard Mandaofio. I'm from the ICT Department, Zambia National.
Thank you very much, and retired Brigadier General Morgan Istwala, representing the good people of Kaoma Central in Western Province, also privileged by my colleagues to chair the committee. Honorable Minister, once again, you are most welcome to your Committee on National Security and Foreign Affairs, even as we confer you with the immunity under Cap 12 of the laws of Zambia, literally meaning for as long as you do not mislead the committee, all is well, but if you do mislead the committee, you can face prosecution. However, we note I think the minister and the team come in good faith here. We've got no doubt they can come and mislead the committee, their committee. I'm sure we are here on a good note. So, Honorable Minister, we've been sitting on a number of days. Like I said earlier, specifically we are looking at those 5 areas. And the minister in charge of the ministry, we want to believe you are here to sum up on the submission. And this should be able to allow us to confirm our report by next week, Monday. So we'll now give you time, Honorable Minister, to go through your submission, and thereafter we should be able to interact. Please note, as we interact, we are live both on parliamentary TV and the radio. Please make your submission.
Thank you very much, Chair, and thank you very much, colleagues. Indeed, Chair, we are here to give clarification to the issues that were raised by the President concerning the bill. Chairperson, the bill aims to establish progressive legal framework for regulating the installation and the use of both fixed and mobile CCTV systems to enhance public security while safeguarding citizens' privacy and data rights. Chair, the Ministry acknowledges the concerns raised by the President as important for achieving a balance between security needs and constitutional rights. Chairperson, the memorandum was prepared to clarify the concerns raised by the President, like I have stated in my preamble. One, Chair, is the invasion of the privacy. The President has expressed concern that the bill does not sufficiently safeguard citizens' right to privacy. It is important to note that the initial bill already contains several foundational safeguards designed to protect personal privacy and prevent abuse of surveillance powers, and these include as follows. Chair, in section 23(2) requires all installations in public premises or along public roads to take into account the right to privacy guaranteed under the Constitution and other laws. In section 24, Chair, expressly prohibits the installation or operation of CCTV in sensitive areas such as changing rooms, bathrooms, and other places where personal privacy is reasonably expected, and except under judicial authorization for investigation. And also, Chair, section 25 limits access and disclosure of CCTV data to a authorized officer acting within prescribed circumstances. And also, Chair, you wish to note that section 26 sets strictly limit on data retention, which is a month for non-relevant footage, requires that data viewing take place in a private setting, and forbids the use of CCTV for personal or unauthorized purposes. This provision, Chair, shows that the bill prioritizes privacy and incorporates data protection principles within the surveillance framework. Number 2 issue which was raised by the President, Chair, is excessive bureaucracy. The bill's multi-tied lances system was intended to ensure integrity and accountability in the installation and operation of CCTV systems. However, as both His Excellency and the Parliament noted, the current approval timeframe of 50 days under Section 14(4) may create unnecessary administrative delays. We will improve this by reducing the decision period, introducing a fast-track process for low-risking installation, and allowing digital application through Zicta's e-government platform. These measures aligns with the government policy on reducing red tape and supporting the private sector. The third item, Chair, is on unclear costs and fees. The initial bill's uses of the term prescribed fees are provided flexibility for regulatory adjustment. However, the absence of guiding parameters could result in inconsistencies or perceived unfairness. To address this matter, Chair, Section 42 regulations will be amended to include tied fee categories, ensuring proportionality and fairness. Chair, and also fees schedules will be gazetted annually. Fees will be strictly cost recovery based, not revenue generating. Chair, these issues transparency and equity consistent with the Article 23 of the Constitution, which stipulates non-discrimination, and the Business Regulatory Review Agents Act of 2014. The other issue, Chair, is transparency, oversight, and abuse risks. While the bill already establishes a multi-agents licensing committee under Section 4, composed mainly of government representatives to ensure coordination, the ministry accepts that external oversight could enhance transparency and public confidence. Arising from this, we will propose measures to enhance committees' operational capacity, accountability, and civilian oversight. And the number 5 issue was scope and overreach. The definition of the premises currently borrows broadly from the Public Health Act Cap 295 to prevent unintended regulatory overreach. Section 2 should be amended to define public premises narrowly as premises owned or controlled by the state or open to the public without restriction, excluding private residence unless used for commercial or public purposes. Section 35, Chair, should exempt low-risk private installation, e.g. residential, home CCTV not facing public spaces, from full licensing subject to simplified notification procedure. Chair, to add a proportionality clause in Section 23 to ensure installation are necessary and not excessive in scope. Mr. Chairperson, to conclude, and the next step, the ministry values the feedback from the President and the National Assembly, noting that while the bill already balances public safety and individual rights, further refinements will strengthen its transparency and constitutional compliance. Mr. Chair, I submit.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. And the honorable members, I'm sure have been quite attentive as the Minister was submitting. Are there any points of clarification? I note Honorable Simbao.
Thank you, Chair. Honorable Minister, before I comment, I think I would like to express... Honorable Minister, I was saying before I comment, I would like to express my disappointment, especially towards the office of the PS, because the last time we sat under this bill, the recommendations we put forward were not respected. And it is because of that this thing came back. Had people listened to our recommendations, we would not be sitting again over the same thing. Having said that, I want to refer you to page 3, where above there you have rightly accepted that the recommendations of the President and Parliament were noted. But I feel it is too general when you say we will improve this by reducing the decision period. Can you please state the dates, the days? It has been left too general. You just say, yes, we are going to improve this, the decision, but you have not specified. Thank you, Chair.
That is for the licensing?
The excess bureaucracy.
Or the excess bureaucracy? You may note that the Honorable Minister, maybe another question, I've seen another hand. Thank you, Honorable Twasa.
Chair, thank you very much. Before I ask my question, I would want to emphasize that the question asked by Honorable Simbao is very important because I had a similar question also. Nonetheless, Chair, I would want to find out from the Minister under Section 42 where it says fees will be strictly cost recovery based, not revenue generated. I feel this is not cast in stone. What guarantee do we have that one day government will come back and say, no, we are going to change this and we'll make it revenue based? What guarantee do we have? Because I don't think it's cast in stone. So for now we know that it's just there to recover costs and so on. How are the citizens going to be guaranteed that you will maintain this? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Is there any other question, honorable members? Those who are virtual, is there any other question? I note none. Honorable Minister, you may attend to those two.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, thank you very much. First of all, Chair, I would want to apologize on behalf of my staff on the concerns the Honorable Simbao has mentioned for not respecting some of the recommendations that you provided. However, Chairperson, we have taken note of all the concerns that have been raised both by the President and the National Assembly. Now, to quickly just give an explanation to the item that he has raised in terms of, to be specific, because it has just been generally submitted by me. Chair, we are saying that the 50 days was too much to respond to the concerns people were people raised. We have decided, in fact, the reason why I didn't go into details, these are the items that we have subjected to our technical team to reduce on the days. But to answer the honorable member, we have decided to move from 50 days to 30 days. And Chair, in terms of my honorable member on issues of saying what more if tomorrow government changes in terms of saying now instead of just recovery, now we want to turn this aspect of licensing into revenue collection. This cannot happen, Chair, because these are the things that we are tabulated in the regulation. So not until a regulation is reviewed, that's when government can come in to change the fees. But currently, all these matters have been addressed in the regulation. So the regulation is a law. So there's no way government can just wake up from nowhere and say we are turning this into revenue collection. It has to come to you people to review the regulations. That's when, if at all, which I feel that is not the direction the government is taking. I submit, Chair.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, are there still any other comebacks? Honorable Twasa.
Thank you very much, Chair. I have two questions. The first one is under 5, scope and overreaching, section 35, which says should Section 35 should exempt low-risk private installations, e.g. residential home CCTV not facing public spaces from full licensing subject to a simplified notification procedure. Chair, I wanted the Minister to at least add some more beef to simplified notification procedure. I'm sorry, maybe I'm drawing this from other circumstances where you are told to push in a notice when you want to hold a meeting, and then you are told, no, we don't have enough security. Now, what responses are we expecting after putting in this notification from the relevant authorities? Do we just notify and go ahead and install, or we notify and wait for a response for this notification, like it is in other circumstances where you give a notification but you have a response which might also not allow you, or your notification is not accepted? So what responses are we expecting from this notification that we've put here? The second question was, what should be the validity of the CCTV license? Thank you.
Honorable Minister, you may attend to those two.
Thank you very much, Chair. The honorable member is raising serious concerns in terms of the notification. I know, Chair, the honorable member is referring to Public Order Act. Especially this was anchoring very much on us politicians when it comes to hold this public gathering. Chair, in here, that's why in the regulation, in the law, it has been stated that assessment has to be conducted to be very sure that the CCTV that you are installing does not infringe. For example, if it is at a residence, it does not infringe your neighbor. And also, we are saying that in the event that, even if it is at your private residence, there are circumstances whereby at one point there's something that has happened at your residence. You would require, to go maybe to the court of law, whereby maybe certain data will be required to be collected from your CCTV. So now the Commission has to have that data to understand, to know that the people who are having these CCTVs are more or less like they are registered, they are known, which will come and authorize officers that uses that information. So when it comes to notification, this is more or less like having the information of people holding the CCTVs at their private homes. So it's a data information which helps the law enforcement officers to know exactly how to provide these licenses. Because there are certain circumstances that will force situations to bring in place the CCTV for the residentials, which is so private. But now, how do we govern that? Is to understand, to have that information with the Commission. I think that's the whole essence. There will be nothing like you have notified us, then you need to be given approval. I mean, you need to be given a license. No. That's not the requirement of notification. The requirement of notification is to have the information of the people holding to CCTV installation. It's not really to do with the licenses. That's why we require this notification. Chair, I submit.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a follow-up, sir? Oh, the second question.
That's a follow-up on validity.
Maybe let him handle the validity, then he will come in.
Thank you very much. Chair, maybe I took so much time to respond to the honorable member. Chair, on the validity is within 3 years. we have put the validity of the license for 3 years.
Okay, Honorable Chibuya.
Thank you so much, Chairperson. I still feel the notification question has not been attended adequately by the Minister. The question from my colleague here was saying, does the applicant has to wait for a go-ahead after notifying the authority that he wants to put up this installation? Does it call for the applicant to go ahead immediately after notification, or there will be a situation where they have to wait for a go-ahead to be given to them?
Chair.
Yes, sir.
I think first of all, I stated that when you notify, because all what we are talking about here is the privacy of citizens. So when you want to put your CCTV at your home, and when you notify, we have to make sure that you don't infringe on your neighbor's rights in terms of privacy. You know, sometimes when we put these CCTVs cameras, you find that certain cameras that we have put before this bill we are going to actualize, before we actualize this bill, they cover even your neighbors. So that is infringing on the privacy of your neighbors. This is where I mentioned that assessment has to be done. You will not just go ahead just to do whatever you want to do. They must be aligned to the regulations that are stipulated in the bill. So this is where now it comes, this is where now the importance of notification comes in. So that's the whole essence. It's a procedural system that will help us to protect the privacy of individuals.
Thank you very much. A follow-up, Honorable Twasa.
Chair, thank you very much. And Minister, thank you very much for that answer, though I still want you to maybe address this committee. What time frame are we looking at from the time of your application to the time when officers will have to come to your premises to come and do an inspection? And assure this committee that you have enough manpower and vehicles to go around this country and do those inspections. Please, thank you.
Chair, thank you very much for that important question from the Honorable. In my submission, Chair, we were talking of bureaucracy. That's what we said, that there was a concern of the 50 days. But now, Chair, we said we have reduced these bureaucracies to 30 days. And also I went further, that these are simplified processes. We went further to say we have even put in place 14 days fast track system. So that is the time frame surrounding the bureaucracies that can delay the installation of the CCTV on private homes. So this includes both private, even public, because we have to make sure that there are no bureaucracies in the implementation. So that's how we are going to manage issues pertaining to bureaucracies. I submit, Chair. What, Chair, I'm not very sure what does he mean by saying manpower.
The manpower and the equipment in terms of transportation to go around and do this. I don't know, yes, the inspection, I don't know. I'm looking at it that now most of these gadgets are within the homes of the people or business places. And I think once the law is put in place, maybe it will be a question of the individuals, yourself, myself, to give a notification, and then they will come round. But then the honorable member is worried that, do we have this manpower and the transport? For example, here in Lusaka, there could be thousands with these gadgets around. How do you manage to cope up with this? I think that's a clarification the honorable member wants from the ministry, sir.
Thank you very much. Chair, first of all, no matter how many people have already put this installation, the law now will compel every citizen to adhere to what is stipulated in the law. That's the first stage. And the second one, Chair, this is the responsibility of the ministry now. Because now we are talking now of service delivery. That is service delivery. When we put a law in place, the rest falls in, Chair. That's why we are even establishing the commanding centers and all those stuffs to make sure that the service delivery is achieved in that direction. So, Chair, the confidence that I can give the committee is that this is now a service delivery which will be managed by the ministry to make sure that we implement what we are promising the people. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, I'm sure we are satisfied. That question, Honorable Minister, leads us to the elephant in the room. Who or under which authority should this bill go through? Zambia Police or the command center? Can we iron out this? There still seems to be some thorny issue around that aspect. Maybe the ministry can clear the air now, especially that the Inspector General of Police is here, who handles this particular assignment.
Thank you very much, Chair. As policymakers, as government, this should not be a thorn in our flesh. First of all, we must understand what is the objective of this bill. That's what is very important. Honorable members, through you, Chair, this is a service that we need to provide to the people. And some of the rights and security interventions that have been provided, they have been provided in so many institutions or institutions under the ministry. We have got so many branches of security, and these people have been operating. Now, by introduction of this bill, it speaks to us now that how do we harmonize? Because now, to me, this process, it has got so many branches. You know, there's police, there's DEC, there's intelligence, there's terrorizing, you know, how do you call, anti-terrorism units, all these. Now, when it comes to this, you find that every piece has a role to play. Now, what does it require from us is to harmonize. We need to harmonize. And, Chair, as we were looking at this bill, the substantive minister is in the process of bringing all our security wings to harmonize and make sure that this thing does not, you know, make us to start pulling in two different directions. Because the idea here is not to allow our security wings to start pulling in two different directions when the objective is one. Because the goal here is just one. So the ministry, through the substantive minister, will be able to harmonize our processes for security in relation to this bill which is here. So, Chair, I can give confidence to the committee that the substantive minister is in the process. And in fact, when Chair, just to give this information, I got in touch with him to give us clarity what is the next step of all these issues of service delivery that we have put in place. He has promised that in the course of next week, there will be a harmonization meeting where that all our units are going to sit down to harmonize under who is going to manage the command. Is it command center? Command center. And Chair, not to divulge, but I can project that this thing will be under the ministry.
Honorable Minister, your committee wants to know. Is it the command center? Is it Zambia Police who manage this?
Chair, sorry, as if I was trying to lay a foundation which leads to what I was just concluding.
Or a decision has not yet been made?
You know, like you stated, Chair, that from the submission they were giving the rest of my colleagues, this is where you even decided to feel that things have not been concluded. But the foundation that I have laid, it clearly stipulates that everything will be under the ministry.
Under the ministry, through Zambia Police or through the command center?
The establishment is that we are going to have the command center, which will be under the ministry.
Okay.
Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Honorable members, are there still any?
Before you throw it to the, I can see you are opening, Chair, another Pandora box. But that's why I've said that those concerns, the substantive minister, he has decided to say, because we are always updating him what is going on. So he has promised that those are not serious issues. He's going to harmonize. But the conclusion is the one that I have given you. But he will still need to come in and harmonize those concerns that have been raised by different units.
Honorable Minister, if I'm to quote you, it will be under the command center and the others will be harmonized. Thank you very much. That's the answer we wanted.
Thank you, sir.
So, Honorable Minister, I think on behalf of my colleagues and indeed on behalf of Madam Speaker, we want to thank you for your coming this morning to clarify a number of issues. We are happy and we hope that this finally will be a bill that will be wholly accepted by the citizens of this country, and we want to believe it comes in good faith, I think, to make the lives of our citizens much, much better. So I can only thank you, even as I now withdraw the little minute that we conferred on you for the purpose of this exercise, but we all remain with that greater immunity that we all fall under. And I want to wish you a good day, Honorable Minister, and the entire team. Otherwise, we remain grateful.
Thank you so much, Chair. I thought you give me for the whole day to enjoy the immunity.
Honorable Minister, you've got better immunity out there. Thank you very much.
On Oyo constituency, we profile one of the most prominent constituencies in the country.
The constituents